Inanna Reborn, preservation of ancient craft. What was carried through generations must not be lost in one. Inanna Reborn exists not only to create, but to remember. At the heart of the brand is a commitment to preserving the living knowledge of artisans, those who hold in their hands the memory of civilizations. Across regions, cultures, and generations, these crafts have survived through devotion, repetition, and care. Yet today, many stand on the edge of disappearance. We believe that true luxury lies not in mass production, but in human touch, in the irregularity of the hand, in the patience of process, in the time it takes to create something that cannot be replicated by machines. By working directly with artisans across different countries, Inanna Reborn supports the continuation of these traditions, ensuring they are not reduced to history, but carried forward into the present. Each technique we incorporate is more than decoration. It is a language, a cultural expression shaped over centuries, now woven into contemporary form so it may live again. Ikat is one of the oldest resist dyeing techniques in the world, practiced across regions such as Central Asia, India, and Southeast Asia. Threads are dyed before they are woven, requiring precise calculation and deep expertise. The resulting patterns appear slightly blurred, as if in motion, an echo of time itself. Ikat embodies patience and foresight, where the final image is envisioned long before it appears. Kanta, originating from Bengal, is a form of hand embroidery created through simple running stitches layered over cloth. Traditionally, it was used by women to repurpose old fabrics, stitching together fragments of woven textiles into something renewed. Kanta carries a philosophy deeply aligned with Inanna Reborn. Nothing is wasted, everything is transformed. Each piece tells a story of continuity, resilience, and care. Shibori is a Japanese dyeing technique. Involves folding and binding or compressing fabric before dyeing it. It creates organic and unpredictable patterns. No two pieces are ever identical. Shibori reflects the beauty of imperfection and surrender, an understanding that control is not always the source of beauty, but rather the process itself. From Swat Valley comes intricate hand embroidery rooted in centuries-old tradition. These patterns often carry symbolic meaning, representing protection, identity, and belonging. The work is meticulous, requiring extraordinary precision, and it's passed down through generations of artisans who preserve both techniques and cultural narrative through threads. Pashmina, which is one of the most revered textiles in the world, originates from the Himalayan regions. Made from the undercoat of mountain goats, it's spun and woven entirely by hand. Its softness and warmth are unmatched, but beyond its physical qualities, Pashmina represents a lineage of craftsmanship that cannot be industrialized without losing its essence. It is a material shaped by environment, tradition, and human skill. Bandhani, or tie-dye from India, is a highly detailed resist dyeing process where fabric is tied into thousands of tiny knots before dyeing. Each dot is created by hand, forming patterns that are both mathematical and intuitive. Bandhani reflects devotion through repetition, a meditative act where beauty emerges through patience. Hand block printing, particularly on linen, is a practice where patterns are carved onto wooden blocks and stamped onto fabric by hand. Each impression carries slight variations, making every textile unique. This technique reflects rhythm, human imperfection, and the beauty of repetition guided by touch rather than automation. Through these crafts, Inanna Reborn becomes a bridge, connecting past and present. artisan and wearer, memory and modernity. By integrating these techniques into our collection, we do not appropriate, we collaborate, honor, and sustain. We ensure that the hands behind the work are seen, valued, and supported. To preserve a craft is to preserve a way of seeing the world. It is to protect knowledge that lives not in books, but in gesture, in muscle memory, in hands that have learned through generations. Inanna Reborn stands for the continuation of this knowledge, not as nostalgia, but as living heritage. Because what is ancient is not obsolete, it is enduring, and through conscious creation, it will continue to live.